have another set of pliers in my toolbox. These are called needle nose pliers because the tips are quite narrow. I have a pair of needle nose pliers that I use sometimes in my sewing room, and if I'm quilting and I'm having a hard time pulling a needle through a quilt or something else that I'm sewing, I'll use my needle nose pliers to pull my needle through. What I keep thinking about with pliers and a life hack tool that I've learned recently is how do two different people come together in relationship to each other. Someone explained there's what's going on for you and there's what's going on for the other person, and then there's what's going on in between you two. And I've thought a lot about that in my interactions with people that I'm close to, because it helps me to understand there's stuff going on for me, to validate that and acknowledge it, and there's stuff going on for them. And then how we meet in the middle is often influenced by those things. Also, another tool that helps me be in relationship with people in a healthy way is a tool that a fabulous therapist taught me about staying in my own business. And the way she described it was like a carry-on suitcase. When you go on an airplane, you're allowed one carry-on and you're not allowed to take anyone else's carry-on. So you just have to mind your own carry-on. And she drew a little graphic on her whiteboard, her marker board in her office, that was like a little grocery shopping bag. And she wrote on it, "This yo bag." She's a beautiful African-American woman, and she is a self-proclaimed ghetto person. I love how she articulates some of the things that she says. So she wrote on there, "This yo bag." And so I made myself some fridge magnets to remind myself about what is my business and my responsibility and what is not. So I made one that says "this yo bag" and one that says "this not yo bag." But it reminded me that my responsibility when I'm in relationship with someone is what's going on for me and how I show up in relationship to someone else. It is not my responsibility to manage what's going on for them and how they show up. I can show up with kindness and compassion, but it is not my job to manage how they think and act, how they show up. So that has been helpful to me in getting back in my own business and not trying to manipulate and control people that are in my life. So, needle nose pliers and minding your own business.